Hey, what's up, everybody on YouTube who's viewing my channel? Whoever is following me and wants to take my advice, I appreciate it. And it's 1:06 a.m. in the morning, July 27th, 2017, and I just want to talk about another subject. I just did a video on how drug dealers are fake. I want to do a video on I think in a relationship it should always be 50-50, but I think it's really sad when a man's pussy whipped by a woman, and I think it's disrespectful when a man tries to be too controlling over a woman, if that makes any sense. I don't think that a man should control a woman too abusing, but I can see where it leads to that. I don't believe in hitting women or anything of that nature. But what I can't stand, and it just looks sissified because you gotta admit, because I just want to talk about it, is why these men want to be pussy whipped. I mean, and it could be because they're just some good guys. And I think the women take advantage of good men. You know, I've had friends come over to my place when I had my own place in Arkansas, and the phone would ring, 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 bleep, 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 text message, Facebook noise. And I just tell my friend, hey, you got some sort of emergency you got to attend to or something? I mean, why is your phone going off? Did it break? Oh, no, that's my girlfriend. I'll go get going home. Oh, okay. You better go before your PlayStation gets taken away or you go sleeping in the doghouse. You know, I just don't get that. If it's like that in a relationship, call it off. I mean, just it's a done deal. You know, I can't stand these women and men who share the same Facebook. You know, it could be like Larry and Stephanie's Facebook, and that's the name on the Facebook page. Why? I don't know. Why can't you all just have your own? You all share this, just, everyone's always logged in on Facebook. So just look at his or her Facebook. Why do you have to share something the same? It's like, do you wipe each other's ass when you're in the bathroom? You know? I mean, god damn, man. What's up? I just don't get this shit. You know? Phones blowing up, sharing the same Facebook. A lot of times these couples share one phone. Um, Another thing that's starting to look backwards in today's life is men not working and women doing work, and they're just being a couch homebodies. You know, I don't get that. The men's supposed to go out and make the money. You know, oh, I don't want him to work. We'll spend less time together. Or, they just rely off the government. Oh, no, I want to spend time. Do you want to spend time or do you want to spend time on the street? You want to spend time at his parents' or your parents' house so they can bitch at you and regret having you for kids? I don't get it. Can't couples be like they used to be back in the old days, like the 50s, or this anywhere from, I would say, I don't know when this generation started. If it was the millennium, if it was the 90s, because it wasn't like this, I don't think, in the 70s, and going back in the time machine to any era, all the way back to biblical times, even. Why men are pussy whipped by women. Now, let's switch the subject. I don't think a man should be too controlling over a woman because it's just gotta balance out 50-50. If you can't trust each other, break up, end it, be friends, or just act like you don't exist. Because if you don't have that trust, you're living in hell. I mean, don't get married, don't have kids, you'll regret it. You're going to be in hell. I don't get it. Um, I mean, I've seen women out in public just call the shots like there's some Gestapo Nazi. One time I was at the beach, grown couple, like 50s, and I was young, like 13, and running a little scooter stand, and not me literally running it. And this guy's like, how much to rent your scooters? I told him the price. And then he said, well, let me see what my wife's got to say about it. Oh, God. Let me see what why don't you just say, let me see what my mom's got to say about it? I don't get it. Let me see what my wife's got to say about it. And of course, the answer was no. I mean, I just see a lot of these elderly couples. You might as well call them elderly because I know there's senior citizens, the old school couples that are together for plus 50 years, and they don't act like that towards each other, and they live life to the fullest. And you look at these couples, 40s and 50s, they hate their lives. Well, the men, I think, hate their lives more. And it's stupid, and it's an embarrassment to mankind because back in the Wild West or the prairie days, when the men got on the horse to go hunting and the women stayed home and they cleaned and they took care of the children and the men went out and brought the money that brought in the food and the hard, the cold, the heat, the blaring sun, when it was dangerous, murders could just happen at any time, when love actually meant something. And now it's just laughed at. When it was a time when you had to ask the father, can I marry your daughter? And now it's just, hey, I'm dating her whether you like it or not. And she might be pregnant. And it's just, I don't know what's going to be like now. But it's embarrassing. I was pussy whipped once, like in high school, and then kind of in a relationship in my 20s. And I've learned from it. And if some woman or some bitch, and I will say that word, thinks she's going to do that shit to me, call it off before I do. Because there's a woman out there that will accept me for who I am. Your best relationship is to be in a relationship with a girl or a guy that's like your best friend. And that's not that you can laugh at anything and won't be overprotective of. Duh. I mean, that's a no-brainer. I mean, I just don't get it. I think men need to stand up and put their foot on the ground and just say enough's enough. It's that simple. Just please. It's embarrassing. I think it is more embarrassing to me than it is for the victim getting pussy whipped. And seeing that shit out in public. Hey, ain't nothing I can do. It's your life. Do whatever you want. People that do hardcore drugs. There's people that do way dumber shit. And I can't tell them what to do. Well, this video is about to be 11 minutes long. And I just wanted to state that opinion. And I know there are a lot of guys that are in that position. And I hope they're watching that video and realize, damn, that's me. So wake up, smell the roses, smell the coffee, have a few sips of it. Young guys, if you're single, never had a relationship, don't get pussy whipped. Women, keep it 50-50. Don't do that shit. It ain't cool. Guys, don't be too controlling of your woman, because if you can't trust her and be single, go see prostitutes. I mean, I'd rather you do that than to be in hell. So, anyways, I'm going to sign off here and probably just call it a night. Later, folks.